It's very nice. I disagree with his ultimate assessment to postpone an endorsement or just a showing of support by the town council for this project, because the park master plan, whether or not it's adopted, that carriage house is there in the park. It's our iconic building in the park, and what we're doing as Atherton Dames is following our mandate to raise monies for the park, and as a group we voted for the carriage house as our next project, and we are going to raise money for that project, and we want to move forward with our town and with your support and with you saying, you know what, Atherton Dames, you've made a great decision, you go forward on this project. Definitely our plans are going to evolve, definitely the master plan for the park is going to evolve, but we're all going to evolve with it. But what we are looking for right now is just for you to say you support us. We have support from numerous local, state, and U.S. representatives. I'm happy to give you all their names. Don Horsley, Richard Gordon, Warren Slocum, Jerry Hill, and Anna Eshu has agreed to help us seek federal grants should we need that money. The carriage house has historical value. The master plan does not change its location, the structure, its footprint, it's all the same. What we want is just an outward sign from our town council saying this is a good project to refurbish, renovate, remodel this carriage house. We're doing it on our own efforts and our own time, and we think it'd just be a great thing for the entire town to move forward with. So I'm also here available for questions, but I don't know if that's something that you do.
Thanks, Susan.
Okay.
Any council members have any questions? Thanks.
Thank you.
Any other public comments on this item? Please step up, Bolton.
Wally Sleeth, Catalpa Drive. I'm obviously not an Atherton Dame, but I want to show my support for what the Dames are doing. I think it's wonderful that they're putting all this effort into it, and I'm sure there are a majority of residents here in the town that feel the same way. And I didn't want to think that only Susan was speaking for just the Dames. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Any other comments on this item? Number 17. Seeing none, I'm going to go ahead and close the public comments. I'm going to bring it back to council. Council, please.
Sure.
Chime in. Please.
So,
Either way. Bill
okay,
or Vice Mayor.
I'm not an Atherton Dame either, but first off, I think that I agree with Susan's comments. You know, while the footprint may change a little bit based on phase 2 with regards to putting in an elevator or not, using the second floor. You know, this building is a historical building, and it's something that needs to be protected, it needs to be improved, it needs to be preserved, and it's not just for Atherton, it's also for the region. And as Susan pointed out, many regional people are supporting this project, and yes, we still have the park master plan to move forward on. Yes, some things that are around it may change, which may actually make the venue nicer. It's our building, by the way, and so you know we have the final say, etc. But we all have to recognize that raising money does take some time, and I think that you know, we need to give the Atherton Dames at least a support. We can't have, you know, the town council not supporting the Dames raising money to preserve a building that the town owns when other people around the town are supporting it, or other regional leaders are supporting it. And I think, I don't believe that, you know, we've used the word support versus endorsement. I do think that a show of support so that the Atherton Council supports the Dames embarking on this project and that the Atherton Dames will raise the money, which will take probably a considerable amount of time and do grants, et cetera, while we're finalizing how we're gonna use the park and how we're gonna change things and maybe even make it nicer. So, I really feel that, I urge my other council members to provide at least some support for this so that they can at least have on their website that, is also supported by the Atherton Council. I personally support it, and I think that and I support other capital projects that we're doing here in the town. And I think that there's different grounds of money that are going to go for this project versus our other projects. So, I urge people to really consider giving some support, maybe with the city manager drafting some letter that we can all live with, but would give them something so that they could move forward. So thank you for listening.
Vice Mayor Gregorian.
Well, this is the oldest building in the town that the public can enter.